say, gone for this big dive. Hamilton dives out of the way.
But no, Isaac's going to do it. He comes across the line to take P1 on his debut. What an amazing race. It's the battle of the late breakers, and a late risk gets it.
Oh, lovely move from Scotty.
Look, here we go, then round the outside. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake.
Buddy War's not going to give us up without a good fight.
Oh dear me. Oh, look at that. Peg Dorniak and Charlie going at it round P1. In the last corner, who's going to get the better traction, race to the better line? It's going to be a drag race to the finishing line.
Hello and good evening, and welcome back to 7th Gear Racing for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for this round 13 Tier 2 encounter with 15 points separating the top three and a wide open constructor championship battle is all to play for in the final 3 rounds. 3.7 miles and 20 turns round the streets of Baku, one of the longest straights on the calendar. A track of survival where missing your braking point just by a few metres can be very costly into the wall, or even worse, into someone else. 3 of Hasbro's 7 wins have come here at Baku, winning the last 3 visits in Tier 2, and it might be one to watch looking for a 4-timer. When the safety car isn't out, there is some good overtaking opportunities, turn 3 being one of them with the help of DRS, but be aware not to break yourself into the wall. And of course, DRS down into turn 1, where you can pretty much complete the move before the turn. That'll be the most safest option tonight. And we'll head to the action now. Qualifying has started, and I'm joined in the comms box by Mr. Benstep. How are you? Yeah, it should be expect a safety car simulator around here, as we do every time we come here. Safety car will come out for pretty much anything. Broken wing, DNF, and with it being around 1 minute 40 lap time, so feels like it's out forever. So there we go, Joel and Toe are 7 qualif ban. That is why they're been DQ'd from the session already. Fusion Gamer on the lap now. Yeah, it's the first one, like he normally is. Every week he's the first one out. But anyone we've got there on tonight, obviously 3, possibly 4 title contenders now have won DNF in last week's. Made this job a lot harder to get himself in the title fight. But Ploma, Fusion and Poe, surprisingly, getting the clean sweep last week, got himself in the title fight. Well, he's a good driver, but didn't expect him to be in the title fight a few weeks ago. That is the difference in the sprint, that extra 8 points he got. quite big. He was very quick. Very comfortable. Fusion brushes the wall. First time of the night then is a 1:40.3. Can't quite remember the pole time from a elite risk on. I think it was elite risk on Tuesday. Or was it Ogween or? Can't even remember. Let's have a quick look what that time was. I think it was on the 38s, I believe. No, 39.0. So we're probably looking at a high 39 tonight. As we mentioned, free win streak round here. 8th now after Tyler puts it on pole position by 3/10. Stingers goes P9 and MFG, who is making his third start in 7-0, he goes P11. Reserving for Haas tonight. Team principal, of course. And then Winnets, there we go, into the 39s. He has a good week, he's under pressure from Fresh in the Red Bull camp. So he needs... Yeah, bit of comedy gold on Tuesday when Vaughan and Winnets, the two Red Bulls, collided in the castle section. We have trying to avoid that tonight. Castle section very busy right now. The problem around here, one car in front of you makes a mistake, and sometimes you just can't do anything about it and you just crash into it. There's no room for error as Byers going around with no wing by the looks of it. Yeah, how's our debutant doing? He's P10 at the minute. Gert on fire. Dutch names, so I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'll have to ask Paloma that one. I'll call him Gert. Not a bad first lap. P10. It's just Lenny and Dylan to set time. So Dylan's now coming out and Lenny coming around the final few corners. Yeah, there's quite a lot of tier 2 on Tuesday. Dylan, the outstanding performer. Yeah, there's a few. Tyler race winners, Vaughan. Getting a bit of practice in. Lenny as well, scored a point. He goes P11. So right on board with Dylan for the next lap. So the 3 cars out on track. Can't quite remember what his time was or where he qualified, but on Tuesday we just know in a very good race. That's what Baku is all about, survival of the fittest, avoiding the carnage and getting lucky with the safety cars. Very hard to dominate around here with the safety cars coming out every few laps. But Ogween did manage to do that in the end after the final safety car. He managed to stretch out the lead on Tuesday, take the win. So Watkins, they're looking strong and combined to wrap that up, but that's still up for grabs. Just looking now actually. I mean, they pretty much won it, but it's still possible. Alfa Romeo can catch them. Looking like a fairly decent lap for Dylan so far. We shall see. Getting a bit of practice in. And be knowing the strategy already for tonight. And things like that. And go, wow, P2. So we actually have top three. Like not the usual suspects. Fusion player Vaughan, 4, 5 and 6. Just looking actually for notes from last week. I didn't have my thing down here last week. Or this week, sorry. No, I've lost them. I had like a whole sheet of who's got the most poles and things like that this season. Yeah, just a bit closer. It's quite close to top 4 now. Oh, saying that fresh, she hasn't been Mr. Wednesday for quite a while now. So it's good to see Winnett's back up there. He has got the most poles in tier 2, I believe. Oh, and Hamilton. Hamilton puts on provision pole. Yeah, Winnett's 11 poles in tier 2. And the closest rival to him on the grid tonight is Vaughan with 6 poles. So Gert is next. Can he improve? He does up to P8, and then for some reason, what? He just teleported back to the pits, left the session after he completed the lap. There's a hack we don't know about. If you leave the game, get straight back to the pits, and you can. Oh, the Fusion Gamer's out of the session. Oh shit! There's that Ferrari. Poe. Oh yeah, he's outbraked himself straight to the wall. That's a Fusion Gamer championship leader by a couple of points, and Poe's just been caught cutting corners, which you're not allowed, Poe. I know you're listening. Just grabbed himself. Yeah. Goes. That'll be a penalty point for Poe. Yeah, Hamilton on pole. 39.7 is the time to beat. Played on another lap? No. So in the Fusion Gamer out of session P6 at best tonight. And I'm sure he'll be dropping down the grid because Vaughan only a half a tenth away. There's a little bit of a gap to the rest of the field. Expect a few of those to improve. Poe, Finley. Mr. Worldwide got his first podium last week in Australia. Give him a bit of confidence for tonight. Yeah, plenty of potential improvers. Improves by half a tenth and stays P13. No, we found out on Tuesday. Underestimated the time getting round. So just, well, actually MFG's on that, about to start one, but he's forgot his hot lap on, he has now. Wouldn't have affected it too much, but maybe gain a tenth or so. Is that Paloma in the runoff area? It is. Classic mistake out of the pits with cold tyres. That turns out. I think no, I did it in practice, but not actually in the session, I don't think. Yeah, but I say he's just NFG's moved to no assist, so I don't know if he's using any assist tonight, but I think he is now a no assist trial, including the line. That's on the traffic head, but I don't think he'll get in the way. MFG's got a bit of time to find as well. He's got 6/10 for the next car, which is Stinger's. He's already had temps down in sector 2. So I think that'll be MFG's starting position, P15. Aspire can improve. And he's going to come to the pits. Someone completes it. Four tenths away, so everybody back out again for the final run, apart from Lenny, who will start P13. Best. Some racing into turn 1. What's going on here? Aston Martin and Ferrari side by side, and it's not what player wants to see yet when she starts a hot lap. What are these two doing? Suddenly had crashed into the castle selection, and Lisa's still racing. Poe finally gets out of the way, but I don't know what these two are doing now. Poe's being impeded by the Aston Martin. Who is it? It is Bio, is it? Yeah. No, but I don't know what they're doing racing into turn. Yeah, no idea what's going on there. I mean, there's plenty of time for someone to back off if there's no room for whatever. I don't know. No idea why they're racing into turn 1. And Poe's been disqualified from the session. He'll start at the back with Toe and Joe. I think he was parked up in the runoff area. See if Bio improves anyway. Goes up to P13. So Paloma impeded in. Very unlucky Hasbo, it's out of the session. He has binned it same place as Fusion Game, I think. And yes, the other Aston Martin's followed him in to the runoff area. Who is next? That is Dylan. He's a validator, so he will be improving. Looks like Hamilton going to be on pole unless anyone can do anything about it before this finish. What about Winnets? can't improve, so stays P2. Tyler is next. Sorry, Stingers is next. Getting a little bit of a toe down the straight as well. And he goes P12. It's just Tyler and Hamilton left. As Tyler can pull 3/10 out of somewhere. It looks like Hamilton's going to be on pole again. For the second time this season, I think. Tyler. Good P5 of him. Can Hamilton improve his time? I did not see. Yeah. Well, there you go. We'll run down the order for us. Paloma understanding how if Bio and Poe blaming each other for that, but both silly to do whatever happened there. Yep. So dry race. Let's have a look at the standings. If it works. Yeah, man. There it is. So there we go. Fusion Gamer leading Paloma by 2 points. Poe a further 15 points away from Fusion Gamer, and Vaughan just about in title fight, 29 points behind the leader. But it's Baku. Anything could happen. A couple of DNFs. Vaughan could be right back in it. There's the bottom 8. 2 Mercedes, Icy and Winnets. There's been 10 different winners this season. Only Paloma winning multiple races. Tier 2, and there's the wide open constructor battle. 22 points separating the top 5, because Ferrari now is P5 tied with Mercedes at 189. That is anyone's guess who is going to win that one. Yeah, missing that braking point by a couple of meters. You can't stop the car. The setup as you run around it. High ride height, the car's going to be a bit floaty. Lockups galore. Obviously low downforce as well. For a street circuit anyway. 1 minute to go before the countdown starts. Well, what's your top 3 in the chat? What's the top 3? I'll go with. It was hard to say, innit? It's just chaos. Brown Baku. Going Dylan the win. Vaughan and Paloma. Nice. as long as he don't do what he did on Tuesday. So here we go, 5 red lights, and away we go for round 13 at Baku. Is a very good start by Winnets on the inside there. He's already ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton on the outside line, tries to get more grip, doing up to P3, or stays P3, fending off Tyler. And there goes Poe around the outside and gets around Tyler for P4. Gamer still P6. Let's have a look at the position change. Not much happening at the top. Finley up a couple of places, and it looks like they're all managed to survive turn 1 as Hasbro goes down the inside of Gert there. Up to P9. Poe up 4 places. He's had a decent start. He's on the soft tyre. And there's Spinners, Hasbro and Gert come together, I think. Now they're at the back. Oh, let's say at the back there. Still within touch. Oh, and Hasbro just wiped out Gert. And there's the first VSC and the other Aston Martin. It looked like he would brake very, very late. Hasbro losing his cool or no idea. Yeah. Big penalty incoming. Change. Who's going to get the drive through this week then? Nobody. So we're back on the way. I'm hunting down Dylan. Yeah, a little bit sleep at the start of that VSC. Or trying to sort out his Delta. Tyres a bit warmed again, so let's look at the strategy because we see Poe on the softs. Everybody on the mediums, wow. Hamilton and Lenny on the hards. And a spinner or someone losing a few places. That's Finley down a couple. Hidden here is actually missing a left end plate, so struggling there. Joel trying to make his way past Lenny. Did hear a bit of contact with the wall, so I don't know if it was Joel or Lenny. Either way, they both still got the wing. Oh, and Poe just going aboard. He's lost the car off the rear, straight into the wall. And that'll be the first. Nope, here's to the VSC again. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. That is Finley coming to bit to get that wing change. And that was a quick VSC this time, and we're back on the way. DRS is enabled now. So first chance of the intake with the DRS. Front 7 are in a train, so fairly difficult to overtake. Stinger's 2.1 seconds back. He's safe from Mr. Worldwide, who just goes into the wall there. Very surprised if he's no visual damage, but he looked like he hit that pretty hard. Joel now into the points. And then into next MFG by Finley has her up the back there. The last few people had a quali band have managed to get themselves on the podium. Wally a face around Hungary, winning that one. After first, Fusion Gamer had a quali ban, he managed to pick up a P3. He's been away, and there's Bio. Paloma is out. Where she a bit older. Fast right there. Yeah, someone just lost that bit of wing through there as well. So a little debris on the track, but that is big in the title fight. Huge chance for a Fusion Gamer now to extend the gap. With Poe being out, Paloma out, it's only Vaughan and Fusion Gamer in the title fight left out there. Yes, another yellow flag. Not sure who for, everybody's still going. So Hamilton on the hard tyres, managed to keep up with Willits at the minute. Just about hanging in that DRS zone. So I explain he had a poor start compared to Willits. But now Willits is out the DRS zone and might give Dylan a little bit of encouragement down the straight here. And he's going to go for it, he's burning the ERS already, Dylan. ERS now open. Has he got enough straight to make the move? Not quite, but yeah, have another go in a minute. Another yellow flag, and it's MFG this time. Overtakes Fusion Gamer for P5. No way through for Dylan that time, and here comes Tyler round the outside, and that's not going to work. Oh, and it's getting tangled up with Fusion Gamer, and it's another big crash. I was tangled up with Vaughan, sorry, not Fusion Gamer. And Vaughan with no wing. Tyler with damage, surely as well. Yeah. It's another messy situation. And there we go, Joe up to P6 on the back of the grid. Another avoidable incident, let's say. Yeah. Unfortunate for Vaughan. He's just got to make sure he gets back to the pits now. That broken wing. And not crashing. Oh, here comes Dylan. No, he's going to get the move done this lap. And he's side by side before the DRS. Yeah. Hamilton up to P2. Way before the corner. And now let's see if he can catch the leader, Willits, who is 1.5 seconds away. He's barely using his DRS either. Next Tyler Ward into pits. As long as this race without a safety car, yeah, it's looking like Hamilton's to lose it. He's keeping up a decent pace for the top two. Once the tyre switch happens, should have quite the advantage as Stinger's going over the curb a little bit. unbalances the car. No. We'll get Joel on the back of the Alfa Romeo now. Through the castle section. It's the 1YP7 and 2 Alpha Tauris in the points. Currently, maybe just working together here, turn each other along. Front 3 at the minute are clear, and Dylan actually cleared Hamilton of the DRS now and actually making ground on minutes, I think. Yep, there goes Joel on Stingers down the main straight. Simple move with the DRS. And it's up to P5 from the back grid, and Stingers has hit the wall and somehow hasn't got visual damage from that. He hit the wall pretty hard. Yeah, lost 1.5 seconds already, Joel. It's the worldwide closing in. Hasbro's past Tyler into turn 1. And the battle continues into turn 2. Tyler's got the DRS. Hasbro going to give him the squeeze. Oh, this is worldwide disconnects. Just avoiding the wall on the outside by the looks of it. With worldwide quickly back in, which is good. He's still going at it through the chicane, and Tyler's got the better exit. And will stay ahead for P11, but Hasbro's outbraked himself and taken out Tyler. Yeah. Yeah, Hasbro got damage as well. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if we didn't after that heavy contact. There's a yellow flag, and Dylan has made an error here. Oh, Tyler's there as well, all of a sudden again, trying to get revenge. I don't know how he's to catch up so quick again. Yeah. To stand out of it, to be honest. Just wants to. Yeah, mistake from Dylan. Now speeding game up into the podium places, and Hamilton back up to P2 now. So they're going to lap 8, first safety car. No, it is very, very different on this game compared to the last game. So Winnett's in the lead, he'll be able to get onto the hard tiles at the end now. Choice for Hamilton to make there, because actually the guy picked similar time on the medium, so managed to get to the end. My rear was on 70% though, by the end of the... Yeah. It'll be a bit of a gamble for Hamilton to go onto the mediums from here. Yeah. Try and go to the end of them. So when it's all come in, come out P1. We should do anyway. Hamilton will come in as well. Tile onto the sauce. So there we go, everybody on fresh tyre. MSG might come in, get a fresh set on as well. Yeah, it's going to be a long safety car. So we'll be back in a minute. Not quite. Very long. Just waiting for a few cars to catch up and probably be out for another lap as well. No idea, I wasn't looking. Yep, so one more lap and it's like then, MFG still 40 seconds behind. Still learning them, no assist. No, I don't think he will. That's it, there's going to be a couple more now. So the first safety car comes out. It's got a lot of breeze, there'll be another safety car in a couple of laps time. Everyone bunched back up together. Cold tyres, everyone on the hard tyre now, so a little bit of offset with tyres as well. People out braking themselves, trying to get around the slower runners. Energy might catch up. Might catch it right as they go, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, looks like MFG will join the pack in. He is gone, and Joel on the back of Dylan. They will take it to a line, of course. And we are back underway. Lap 13 now, so we're halfway through Azerbaijan and Grand Prix. Looks like everybody has made it through turn 1. Good camera angle, but keep getting the side pod. There we go. Two Alpines running well. So Willits, Hamilton, Food Game, and Dylan, Joel, Stingers, Mr. Worldwide, Toe, and Finley getting past Lenny into the top 10.
Oh, the Finley almost goes straight in the back. Oh, Lenny, sorry.
Toe, it's a lot of time already. To the rest of the pack, nearly 3 seconds. Maybe he's damaged with a struggle around it. Maybe his tyres aren't up to temperature yet on those hard tyres that are terrible around here. There's position change. Joel, obviously the big winner, the quali man. What to say earlier? Get a quali ban, you get a good result. P5 Toe into points. There's actually a tangle at the back there, I think. I saw a car sideways there. So everyone's still going. So let's see. Obviously, when it's the faster driver on the mediums early on, but now Hamilton is the one on the mediums.
Lenny breezes past toe there into turn 1.
Oh, we're having connection issues again. Yeah, when the DRS is open, we could see Hamilton sail off into a distance here. But Hamilton is very prone to the spin, as we have found out this season. It couldn't be anyone's at the minute. Hamilton is definitely the favourite at the minute. Game up doing what he needs to do in P3 with two of his championship rivals DNFing tonight. Vaughan currently outside the points. Actually all the way back to DRS is now unable with his riding ball with Vaughan at the minute because he's about to half toe, and Tyler in the back right now. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 1, aren't we? Toe in the middle. Try around the outside. Give him the room. Tyler's not going to give us up. He's on the hard tyre. Vaughan with a more grip. Stick down the other side there. Tyler with the DRS coming back at him. Tyler's going to try down the inside. Didn't really expect him to go down the inside, but he has. And again, Vaughan just with the better grip. So, fend off Tyler for P10.
Yeah, didn't well not have a crash there.
Yeah. This is ERS management pretty good in this race. 76%. Hamilton, really expect him to be on similar at least. He's about 30%. Well, he's got 30% left.
Yeah, Hamilton the better tyres as well.
Yeah, despite being on the better tyres. He should be able to get the move done here. Half a second away. DRS is going to be open. He's got 10% DRS. He could be vulnerable here. Yeah, he's not going to get the move done. Very surprising. I thought Hamilton, as soon as he had DRS open, he was going to sail away, but he's just not managed his battery at all. Williams now is using that battery to defend, down to 50%.
Yeah, nothing Hamilton can do.
Finley, Mr. Worldwide goes side by side into turn 3. Finley gets ahead. P7. And not a lot else going on through the field. More battles in midfield. Finley on the back of Stingers, who's having a quietly good race so far.
Yep, complaining about his pace before the race, but it's looking alright at the minute. As he gets very loose coming out of there.
Yeah, he just choosing his battles really. Finley going to take full advantage of that. Goes up to P6, but Stingers hoping he can get the DRS. Mr. Worldwide making contact with the wall just behind. Right, let's see. We'll go back to that in a second. Yeah, Hamilton not close enough again. Mate, he's actually losing time when it's going down that straight. Here comes Stingers in. Not going to be close enough to slap either. Under pressure from Mr. Worldwide though.
Big crash for Bio by the look of it. Although no damage.
Yes.
Don't know how he's matched that.
It's not a good night disconnecting. Back of the field. No, we've got a VSC for something. There, someone's got no wing. Let's go through the field and find out. A good camera angle. Help.
Tyler has no wing.
Yeah, the person I was trying to have a look, but I kept getting the sight of you.
Yep.
So that'll send Tyler at the back then. Yeah, at least this is the VSC. They must have updated this track because literally the safety car always comes out. And then tier 1 we had a couple of VSCs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Worldwide and Tyler get a drive through. Very unfortunate, Mr. Worldwide.
Oh, and Tyler has binned it massively. Oh dear. Yeah, the flat left hand are just not enough downforce without that front wing.
And he's out, so down to 13 now.
MFG up to 12th now. Not far from a cheeky point.
Yep. We'll see Mr. Worldwide now coming in for that drive through, so here we go down. Just toe, every toe to get him there. When it still comes from up front, 44% ERS, and Fusion Gamer just behind, just waiting for an opportunity, 80%. Battery Dylan having another good race. Yeah, so that's going to be the battle for the lead. By looks at Vaughan coming through the field.
Tyler not happy with Fusion about something, saying that he's crashed his way to P3, so I think Tyler, that must mean that Tyler was attempting when he crashed there.
Yeah. The irony, the tier 2 chat.
Yeah. Complaints about dirty driving, yet there's a lot of penalty points. Goes both ways, doesn't it?
And when it's broken out with DRS, and this is going to give Fusion Gamer a chance to get himself up to P2. Hamilton really struggling with these medium tyres. Don't know if he's got like slight wing damage, or I don't know, he just got no pace on at all on his mediums compared to what he was doing earlier on.
Very strong quality, but can't quite keep that up in the race.
I must say, the only thing, he might have like a higher downforce setup, but he's not even catching like through the middle sector or anything.
No, he's not.
He's going to be very vulnerable in a minute. Oh, there he goes. Lost all traction. And this one could be a safety car a few laps ago. And it is.
There it is.
Now what do you do? Do they go trap position or go into the softs? One last twist for the score Prix.
Will Winnett's gamble? That is the question. No. Neither does Fusion.
Dylan's coming in for the sauce.
Oh, Dylan fancies it.
So Joe. Finley's gonna come in as well. He's gonna risk a double stack. I think everybody else is coming in as well. So Green Gamer and Winnets could be sitting ducks.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Well, Dylan's gone to the medium, so maybe playing it a bit safe or press the wrong button. Get the sauce. No. Not 100% sure how long they'll last, but you'd have thought they got to the end pretty comfortably.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Quite unlucky for Winnets, really. Looked in control out there, so I'd be very surprised if he hangs on to this now.
Yeah. Not sure if Vaughan coming, he's on 5 lap old mediums. I think he pitted, did he?
Well, he might have, they might have just been used.
He's on 3 stops. He's already broke a wing or two, hasn't he?
Yeah.
MFG opting to stay out for P9 on the
Hey.
hard tyres and what. By drifting out the pit lane.
Style points.
Fresh certainly did pit. I'm not sure why he's gone on to this. To the mediums. So if I was Vaughan here, I'd probably just pit again and go on the sauce. See your fanciest chances against lots of Lenny MFG toe back to where he was.
Yeah.
I thought that's what he's going to do, but he's going to stay out.
Vaughan obviously not here for our advice, so let him do his thing.
Two Alpines look strong, 2 Mercedes, both Red Bulls in the point, both Alpha Tauris in the point.
Yep, and both McLarens crashed.
Yeah. Gamer. So got a job to do as Gamer lag or drifting a bit sideways at.
Bio making his 6th stop of the race. That's a medium. Oh, and don't take. It's got 5-second penalty as well.
On the exit, this game was very lagging, so. Falling a few laps. Let's have a look at what this means 4 standing then. Obviously Fusion Game are going to take a big leap as things stand towards Tier 2 Championship, gaining 18 points on Paloma, so we'll have a 20-point gap to Paloma, and also Po out of session as well. There's 15 points behind. Currently P7 on Strange Strategy. Fusion Game managed to keep hold of at least a P3 here. It'll be looking very good for the last couple of races.
Yeah, I mean, he really shouldn't do, but he is likely to cause some sort of accident with him having to do the restart on hards and everyone being on fresh softs.
Yeah, there will be some impatient drivers with only, well, it's only going to be 3 laps to go when they come round. So that means we'll get DRS for the final lap, I think.
Yeah,
so
sounds good.
Might see some photo finishes at the end.
I have no idea who's going to win this. Could be anyone.
Yeah. This is whoever's going to survive the chaos, really. I mean, Joel could be the favourite again, but then he's got to overtake 3 cars to get there, and it's not going to be easy, even if he's on the softs.
Yeah, and everyone
So
with
get one.
for the RS as well, so not got any advantage on
Yeah.
the straights. When it needs a good restart here, though, needs to try and build the gap like he did off the other one.
Yeah, we shall see what the next 3 or 4 laps has in store then. We're expecting a bit of drama here.
Yeah. Gone very early again. Not worked as well as it had last time, but still a little bit of a gap.
We get the classic side pod view when we head down straight. There we go. We are back underway. Already Mr. Worldwide all over the back of Cho. Drives down either side. And we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Dylan already, what we're Dylan do is on the faster tyre, but obviously wants to help Fusion Game up to the title. He's got 2 Mercedes on the soft tyres to fend off as well. So this is where it's all going to get clumped up. You can see already Joel pushing around Dylan.
Yep.
Trying to find that gap.
Just Dylan almost wiped out Fusion there. It was very close.
Yeah, they fear game and winners will be. They're under pressure. You'll be thinking about your braking points as well. You don't be braking too early. Done okay so far on the first lap, but once that DRS comes, they're going to be under a lot of pressure. On the final lap, or will we? I think we'll get it a lap before. Actually, it was a match of 2 laps. Not too sure. Here comes Dylan. Is he going to make the move on his teammate? Looks like he will. Going to see you later. We're getting the Alpine Constructor title is then So now Joel under pressure from... Yeah, sorry, putting the pressure on Fusion Gamer. Dylan can't hang around. Not the better strategy. Because he'll be going for the win now. Ford gets past Stingers. Getting on the medium tyres. Try and ball with Finley as we watch Joel trying to overtake Fusion.
Is Joel going to send it? Oh, he goes for it down the inside. Oh, that's a lot of contact.
That was a bit of an ambitious move, or he just outbraked himself.
I think he knew what he was doing there, but Fusion rightfully closed the door.
This is what I mean.
Burn again.
Not being patient.
Oh, that's not the place to do it, mind. Yeah, makes better of it.
He'll get a chance. He just needs to be a bit more patient. Spent a lot of his ERS to try and get past as well, so both of us. Joel throwing battery. Yeah, now reeling in the Winnets, and I think DRS will be enabled this lap. Yeah, so we've got a couple of laps of DRS in.
Oh,
Gamer
Finley
now
completely misses his brake into turn one there.
survives contact, but now he's under pressure from Vaughan. There is contact at the back, I think, because Lenny has had a spin. And now outside the points, and MFG on course for his first 7GR point.
Yes.
Final again. Back there, caught on the yellow flag. Joel losing the rear bit. As both of these drivers now completely drained the ERS. Joel may have played his cards a bit too early here. He should still get past Fusion, but such low battery. I mean, when it's still up front there, 62%, he's on a phenomenal drive. So here we go, we're going to have first proper dose of ERS since the restart. Given 7/10, don't think he'll be able to move the gap this lap, and no ERS to play with either.
Yeah, more importantly, Dylan just drops Fusion from his DRS, so he'll be vulnerable to Joel now.
But yeah, Joel, 0% ERS, he just hasn't got the speed. He's played his battery too early.
Oh, he's done exactly
Finley.
what Finley did.
Finley goes up to P4, and he's burnt all his battery. Final lap now. Warm P6, he looks comfortable there. Toe into points, Lenny back into the points, denies MFG because he's had a mistake. MFG. And let's hold off Dylan on this final lap.
Finley looking a bit quicker than Joel through this middle sector, so maybe he fancies a bit of Fusion.
I think we're going to have a photo finish between those two. Potentially between Dylan and Winnets. Dylan now all over the back, putting pressure well on Winnets. Oh, Joel just throwing it away. Still got a gap to Stingers, but Vaughan's going to get him on the penalties.
And Dylan is right behind Winnets here.
Tiny bit of contact with the wall, but Dylan, can he take the victory on the final lap? Exactly where he wants to be. It's got slightly more battery, but when the DRS comes, and Dylan grab it on the line when it's going to go defensive. It's going to be a photo finish.
Oh,
but
he does.
Dylan does it. Gamer gets a podium in the end. And by smaller margins, Dylan takes victory.
MFG point. Yes.
Yeah, MFG gets the first 7GR point. Dylan's 10th win in 7GR as well. Did I call the Dylan win at the start of the race? I think I did, didn't I?
Yep. I called Winnets and I was so close. But Dylan just snatches it away. Heartbreak for Winnets at the line there.
That massive step in the constructor as well, getting double podium for the third time this season in Tier 2. So there we go there, well done Dylan. Would you like to do the honours of running down the grid for us?
Yep, can do. Dylan picks up a nice win there. 12 thousandths ahead of Winnets, gets him on the run to the line. Winnets does pick up P2 though, so not all lost for him, despite controlling pretty much all of the race. Fusion third, manages to keep both the Mercedes behind somehow on those old hards. Finley fourth, Vaughan fifth, Joel down to sixth with his 3-second penalty at the end there. Stinger's seventh with a quiet but quite good race. Mr. Worldwide eighth. Lenny ninth. First points for MFG. Single point in P10. And we've got Bio and Toe, I think, crashed on the line. And then Hamilton, Tyler, Hasbo, Paloma, Poe, and Gert all DNFing.
Well, for Baku standards, that wasn't actually too bad, was it?
Yeah. I think Tier 1 had more crashes, I want to say. Or at least more DNFs.
Yeah, definitely. Well, half the grid was Tier 2 on Tuesday, but yeah, not a bad race, and Fusion Gamer taking control of the championship now by 17 points, I believe, now to Paloma. Fawn gets himself a bit closer now, so we'll see what they do with standings later on. With 2 rounds left, and next week we are at Portugal for round 14 before wrapping up F1 22 at Belgium for the finale in a few weeks' time. We shall end it there. Thank you for watching, and good night.
See you.
How long did it stay? Gone
Oh,
for
he's
the
gone
big
for it.
dive. Hamilton dives out of the way.
But no, Isaac's going to do it. He comes across the line to take P1 on his debut. What an amazing race. It's the battle of the late breakers, and a late risk gets it.
Oh, lovely move from Scotty.
Look, here we go, then around the outside. Oh, what a move by Eno. That is not a place you overtake.
Money War's not going to give us up without a good fight.
Oh dear me. Oh, and look at that. Pegornak and Charlie going at it. Rampour. In the last corner, who's going to get the better traction? Race on the better line. It's going to be a drag race to the finishing line.